As we have more Mississippi Athletic Conference girls basketball action as the Muskies play host to Davenport West. Davenport West comes in Class 5A 2-12 overall and 1-11 in the conference. The Muskies are 4-11 overall, and they fell to 3-9 last night with it. They lost to Davenport Central in what was a makeup game from January 14th. And Bob, this is a game where I think Coach McBride, obviously there's no easy games in conference, but I think these two teams match up pretty well, and Coach McBride, I think, was happy to turn the page just a day later with Davenport West coming to town.
Yeah, absolutely, Joel. I mean, this is definitely a game that Muscatine needs to win, needs to get on the left side of the ledger, and the girls need it. I'm sure Coach McBride needs it, and then after that, we just see how the chips fall.
And we'll break this one down a little bit more, and we'll be back with our Bear of Muscatine starting lineups. It's the Muscatine Power and Water pregame show on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Affordable Metal Manufacturing provides cut-to-length rolled metal panels for commercial, residential, and agricultural roofing. We take pride in delivering our products with a short lead time, normally 3 days or less. Our panels are cut to the nearest eighth of an inch for greater efficiency and less waste. Affordable Metal can even roll your panels on site. Call today for a free quote and let us become your preferred supplier. Affordable Metal Manufacturing. Our business is rolling.
Arty's Ice Cream and Grill, 609 West 5th Street, Wilton, Iowa.
We are looking for a zero-turn lawnmower.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters.
Can I test drive that one?
In the store?
Even in the buying experience. We know you want to buy from someone who knows what they're talking about.
We're looking for a zero-turn mower.
Like
Great.
this guy.
First thing you need to know is what's the size of your property? Are there any obstacles?
Head to your local Hustler dealer and talk to a lawnmower expert.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see Hustler quality for yourself.
Hi.
And welcome back. It's the pregame show presented by Muscatine Power and Water. Joel Krausar along with Bob Long. And Bob, last night the Muskies fell. They came back against Davenport Central after being down 14, took a 4-point lead, and then Central was able to salt it away at the free throw line towards the end of the game. But Jazzy Jones had a 22-point outing, and we kind of started to see what she can do on creating her own shot and getting the offense going. It'll be interesting to see if she can continue that hot hand tonight.
Oh, yeah, Jazzy Jones, she's a very physical player, loves the sport of basketball. Definitely would say that, basketball from an athletics standpoint would definitely be Jazzy's forte or passion, and it was good to see her go out there last night, and she had a heck of a ball game last night.
22 points for her. She got some help, though, as well. There were several other Muskies who got into double figures. Becca Haig was hot from behind the three-point line, kind of kept Muscatine into the game. And it'll be a key of the game is getting some defensive stops and having those turn into offensive opportunities. For the Falcons, they come in, again, 1-11 in conference and 2-12 on the season. One of their leading scorers and leading players, Caitlin Powell, the 5'10" senior, she's in street clothes. I don't think has played much this year, if at all. We don't know what apparent injury it may be, but clearly it's not affecting her moving forward. She committed last week to the University of Dubuque to play basketball and softball up in Dubuque. So hopefully whatever is ailing her, she gets a speedy recovery and can continue on. You hate to lose a senior their senior season. But they are led in scoring by Elizabeth Postian, the sophomore. She's 5'11". She's averaging just over 6 points per game. And she's joined at the top of their scoring statistics by Sydney Westeroff, who's at 4.6 points per game, and Madeline White at 4.4 points per game. Both of these teams, there's not one big leading scorer. They both obviously want to play defense and keep that score down. But the Muskies were able to score over 50 points last night for the first time in a while.
Yeah, that was great to see the Muskies do that. I mean, I think that if they had a few plays that, to redo last night, if they have a stop here and there, especially defense from rebounding the ball defensively, they would have loved to have had that last night.
As we get ready for our Bear starting lineups, as Roger Bates announces the non-starters, we believe for the Muskies it's going to be the same starting lineup as we saw last night, which was Sophia Thomas, Carly Ricketts, Grace Bodie, Jazzy Jones, and is that Lerma down there in the starting lineup?
Yes, it is. Isabel Lerma.
And Isabel Lerma. She got the start last night as well. We don't have the starting lineups. The scoreboard they're still developing that on the board. So we'll get the West starters as soon as we can see. I can't see the jersey numbers from our vantage point in the gym.
And now the starters for Davenport West, 5'8" senior, number 2, Grace Schneiderman.
Grace Schneiderman getting the start for the Falcons.
5'11", sophomore, number 15, Elizabeth.
And then there's Elizabeth Postgen getting the start as we expected, the leading scorer for the Falcons.
Number 21,
Madeline White will start as well.
5'9", sophomore, number 22.
Hannah Mitchell will get the starting nod.
And a 5'6", senior, number 51, Tamika Sanders.
And then 51, Tamika Sanders getting the start.
Assistant coach, Logan O'Brien. Starters for Muscatine.
Brandon Cruzy, the head coach of Davenport West. If that name sounds familiar, he's a football coach as well in the conference. Brandon, a fun guy. I've gotten to know Brandon a little bit over the years, and good to see him coaching multiple sports there at Davenport West.
Yeah, that's definitely you don't see that very often anymore, where a head coach coaches two high-profile sports.
As they announce the Muscatine starters, we prepare for our national anthem. That's it. Starting lineups, again, brought to you by Bear of Muscatine, as we now rise in honor of America with our national anthem. Great job by Muscatine senior Carson Larry singing the national anthem. As we prepare for tip-off, our pregame show brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water. Remember to watch all Discover Muscatine content on Muscatine Power and Water Cable Channel 3. Buzzer works, and we are ready to go.
Let's see what type of start Muscatine get off to tonight, Joel.
You know, and it's always exciting, too. We've seen throughout the season, there's always been a different spark, too, coming off the bench. Coach McBride really plays a lot of players and kind of settles on a hot hand as the game goes on. So we'll see how the lineup shakes out.
Yeah, he's definitely not afraid to roll the dice. Throw different combinations of kids out there.
Tip secured by the Falcons. And they will set their offense. Sanders, shot no good. Rebound, Grace Bodie. Gets ahead to Thomas. And Jazzy Jones gets the offensive rebound and the putback.
Yeah, Jazzy did a nice job there in transition. You know, she wasn't the recipient of the pass, but she ran right to the front of the rim and secured a missed shot and got the Muskies on the board.
Sanders inside. That's White. And White will go to the free throw line. Jones picks up her first foul. First free throw, no good.
You know, that's really too bad that Jazzy picks up that foul that early in the game there.
Second free throw is good. As West gets on the board. Three-pointer by Sophia Thomas is good. All three-pointers all season long, sponsored by First National Bank of Muscatine. Jumper from Paustian is good. Just inside the arc, the two-point bucket. West with a little bit of a zone look here as Jones misses the shot. Three-pointer, no good. Jones is going to get the rebound, and they're going to get White for the foul.
Muscatine's doing a nice job of boxing out on these first couple possessions here. That's a good sign for the Muskies tonight.
Something I know that they were disappointed in the first half last night was their rebounding, specifically on the defensive side. They changed and did a much better job in the second half. And that seems to have carried over tonight. Bodie with the crossover. 3-second call against the Muskies. And another unforced error. Schneiderman will bring it up the floor for the Falcons. Shot no good. Rebound by Bodie. And it's going to be a jump ball. And it will stay with the Muskies with the possession arrow. Two-point lead for the Muskies. Lerma. Lerma for three. No good. Rebound by Ricketts. Lerma will get another look at it. That's no good. Rebound by Schneiderman. Two good looks there for Lerma.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, Muscatine off that offensive rebound by Carly Ricketts. Really moved the ball well. That was a nice looking shot for Isabel Lerma. Just couldn't quite get it to fall.
Long pass by the Falcons goes out of bounds, and Muscatine will take over on the turnover. Inside to Jones, gives it back to Ricketts. Shot blocked, but they're going to call a foul. And I couldn't see from my vantage point. Judging by
I think we may have been the recipient
of a benefit there.
benefit there.
The trail official is the one who called it. Coach Cruzy, not a huge fan of the call.
Not a fan.
As Ricketts goes to the free throw line, she misses the first. Youth Sports Foundation bringing you Muskie Sports along with the Muscatine Community Y and Eastern Iowa Power Washers. Ricketts makes the second free throw, extends the lead to 3. And now Muscatine
Little
with some
diamond
pressure.
press.
Sanders.
Couple traps there.
Here's Postian, back to Schneiderman. Three-pointer, no good. That was Hannah Mitchell, and Jones gets the rebound. Back inside to Jones. Shot blocked by Postian. Mitchell will reset the Falcon offense. Muscatine in a man-to-man. Three-pointer from Schneiderman. No good. Sophia Thomas with the rebound. Thomas is very active on the glass for an athlete who's not the tallest person on the floor.
No, you're 100% correct there. Sophia's active, gives it her all. Every minute she's on the floor.
The future Cyclone soccer player, Sophia Thomas, an outstanding athlete, multiple sports. She cuts to the rim, unable to finish, but a good feed and a good find.
Sophia's a participant coming up here in Senior Survivor at the high school, and she has a specialty in it's making banana bread.
Oh, really? So she's selling her banana bread.
Absolutely.
That's. I know Grace Bodie and her twin brother Grant are a team in that event as well. They did a half court shot the other night during the boys game.
Yeah, several of the players here. Carly Ricketts is also involved in Senior Survivor. Maya Jansen is. It's nice seeing the school being able to do Senior Survivor again.
As Maya checks back into the game, and you know a lot more about that being in the building than I do. I've covered it, on the surface as a journalist in town, but it's just a really good way that they raise money and awareness for different charities, and it gives these kids a lot of creativity.
Yeah, and it's just good for the school too.
Yeah, absolutely. All the student body participates in a way. And good front defense from Ashley McGinnis, who worked her way around Passion.
About 20 years ago, there was a young lady that played for Davenport West named Tracy Postian. First team All-Stater, multiple year All-Stater, and played at Iowa State.
I remember her. She was, I think, a year younger than me. Wondering if there's a relation.
I would assume so.
Over and back call against the Muskies. We mentioned Isabel Lerma in the starting lineup. Her sister Letty was announced today that she's being inducted into the Muscatine High School Hall of Fame. We'll have that ceremony on the 11th of February. We'll go over the other inductees. A couple of them in the gym tonight. White makes the bucket, and now the Falcons have the lead.
Muscatine got off to a fast start, but there's a nice little drive there by Becca Haig. I thought that one was going to fall.
They've had some good looks, just nothing going down for the Muskies. This is Mitchell inside to White. White, no good. Postian has her shot blocked by Jansen. And then Jansen has it stolen away by Westerhoff. And Grace Schneiderman Veteran move by the senior, slow things down, reset the offense. Now she picks her dribble up.
Yeah, West plays a lot of young kids.
Shot no good. Rebound by Jansen. Bodie gets it to Connor. Connor back to Haig, and Haig is going to get called for the travel. Isabel Lerma will check back into the ball game for Grace Bodie. On the floor for the Muskies is Jansen, Lerma, Connor, Haig, and McGinnis. White turns over her left shoulder and gets the layup. Connor gets to the rim, and she makes the bucket. Ending a scoring drought for the Muskies. Meredith Connor on the board.
Yeah, nice little hesitation move there at the top of the key, throws the defense, and there was no resistance after that.
Jump ball, it will stay with the Falcons. I would bet that Meredith Connor is the first kid in the classroom in between periods. It seems like everything she does is really fast and at full speed. She's full go all the time.
She's full speed, there's no doubt about that.
Austin. Nice move, good post move there. She has 6. She's at her average here in the first quarter. Lerma gets the loose ball. Three-pointer from Jansen is good. Another First National Bank of Muscatine 3. Pass was deflected out of bounds by the Muskies. It'll stay with the Falcons.
Yep, Coach Bride was asking for a little double touch there, but he just didn't quite get that one.
24 seconds to go in the quarter. Westerhoff down low, seals Haig and gets the lay-in.
It's a nice little post up there by Westerhoff.
Lerma for 3, no good. And they'll stay with the Muskies. 6.8 seconds to go in the quarter. And the Muskies will have the ball inbounding underneath their own basket. Connor will pull the trigger for the Muskies. Outside McGinnis. Trying to get it inside to Haig. It's stolen by Westerhoff. And that'll be the end of the first quarter as the Muskies trail by 2. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with more Mississippi Athletic Conference basketball.
You know Rivo as expert plumbers, but did you know Rivo can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, Rivo can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call Rivo Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters, especially when it comes to the driving experience.
Let's take a closer look.
Our legendary Smooth Track steering provides buttery smooth turns, making maneuvering around obstacles a breeze. Unlike the jerky feel of other options, our Smooth Track steering is so effortless, anyone could make short work of the lawn. Hustler Turf, mow like a pro.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see Hustler quality for yourself.
And welcome back. It's the beginning of the second quarter as the Muskies trail the Davenport West Falcons 13-11. Kind of a contrast to what we saw last night, Bob, where neither team is really in foul trouble. We were almost in the bonus at the end of the first quarter last night. Both teams with just 2 team fouls. Bodie, who has the ball, has 1. Jazzy Jones with the other for the Muskies.
Yeah, so there's definitely not any foul trouble right now for the Muskies or for Davenport West.
As Schneiderman gets it over to Mitchell, who had it poked away. And they're going to call a foul on Jansen. I thought that was pretty good defense.
Yeah, that's a tough call there. You know, battling in the post. Did she really displace her? I'm not so sure. Nice defense there by Maya. Get a little piece of that shot.
And now Connor will push. Haig for 3. No good. And we have a jump ball, and the Falcons will keep it.
You know, Muskies have already played at least 9 kids in this game. I was just kind of curious if Coach McBride was going to come after the Falcons here in the West. Here they come.
Yes, dead ball opportunity. Now we see a 3-quarter court pressure set up. 1-2-1-1. Trap. Schneiderman gets it over to Postgen. Sanders.
Got away with the travel there, Joel. It's too bad.
Good front defense.
Yeah, Ashley McGinnis working hard in the post there.
White gets it on down low. No good. Rebound Connor. Connor, another excellent rebounding guard. She's going to go to the free throw line. Muscatine still trails 2 as Meredith Connor goes to shoot 2 free throws. That's the second foul on Hannah Mitchell. Connor misses the first free throw. Carly Ricketts checks back in along with Jazzy Jones as Becca Haig and Jansen will take a breather. Connor makes the second.
Yeah, nice looking stroke there by Meredith.
Now Briley Seaman will check in for Connor. Bodie, Ricketts, Seaman, McGinnis, and Jones on the floor for the Muskies. And the Muskies get a steal with that pressure. Carly Ricketts. Now Ashley McGinnis.
Oh, I'd like seeing Ashley kick it out to Briley there a little quicker than that. I think she missed her.
Inside to Jones. Shot blocked.
That's what the call was, Joel.
Question mark?
Yeah. In the stat book, that goes in down as a block shot.
Another loose ball. Westerhoff gets it in the corner. Coach Cruzy wants a 30-second timeout. That's a good timeout. 1-point ball game with under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Muscatine with some nice ball movement on the offensive end, Bob. It's just, again, just unable to finish down low.
Yeah, and then defensively, we've applied pressure, had a couple steals, but like Wes has done a decent job of just handling the pressure. Got a couple post-up shots, and that's the difference in the game right now.
It's clear they really want to have their offense roll through the post. They've gotten a lot of touches inside to Postgen, Mitchell, and White. I think they've only taken 2 3-point attempts here in the first half. Sanders gets the inbound. Here's Schneiderman. They're going to call a foul on Bodie. And that's Grace's second foul.
Yeah, I'd like to see Grace kind of come up from the bottom there. I mean, she's reaching in there, got away with one, and then hammered her on the second, I think.
And I think that there was just
there's a
confusion
discrepancy
as to
on
which number they called it on. Well, actually,
wait a second. What did they call that? It's something.
I'm at a loss. I have no idea what is happening. I thought they called a foul on the Muskies.
Which there was.
Yeah. But they've called a foul on number 2 for the Falcons. And I apologize to our viewers. We just have no clue. And we're up in the upper decks of the gym. Yeah, so I think there's some clarification. And this is the right call. I mean, we're obviously the Muscatine broadcast team, but we're as impartial as we can be. And
I'm just interested to see who they're going to give it to here.
They've got to they gave it to Carly Ricketts, so they spare Bodie her
yes,
second
they
foul.
did. So that's a benefit right there. That's okay.
So Carly gets the phantom foul. She's smiling about it. But,
yeah, great. I tell you,
it's a good team move. It's a good team move. Schneiderman will turn the corner. Sanders gets it back to Schneiderman.
Up. Oh, I thought she's coming off that pinch bonus there a little harder than that.
Inside to Postjan. Over the left shoulder, up and good. She's hard to stop if she gets it that deep.
Yeah.
Seaman for 3, no good. Rebounded by Schneiderman. And a turnover by the Falcons. Avery Schroeder checks in now for the Muskies.
If I'm not mistaken, Avery had a big 3 during a run last night against
She did,
Davenport
and she had 2 steals as well in that run. I like to see these youngsters come off the bench for the Muskies, and they come in and they all seem to play with confidence. As that's a big shot block by Westerhoff. Sometimes you get young players who they're in their head a little too much, and we don't see that from some of these Muskies who are coming in.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. These young kids that come in, they still play hard. They play with a little confidence.
Yeah. They know their role. They know what coach wants them to do. And I'll say, too, we harp on multiple sport athletes. A lot of these players who may not have a ton of experience in basketball, they do in some of these other sports that they play. So they have a lot of individual confidence from the other sports that they excel at. Mm-hmm. And Avery's no exception to that. Offensive rebound put in. Postjan's got 10. The Falcons have 17. The Muskies trail by 5. The Muskies haven't scored since the Meredith Connor free throw.
Yeah, they have 1 point this quarter?
Yep. Sanders fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. And that's Jones' second foul. Misses the first.
You've alluded to this earlier, but I would like to see a shot chart for Davenport West right now.
It's all in the paint.
Yeah.
We have a line change coming in for the Muskies as 4 players have checked in at the scorer's table. Offensive rebound by Bodie. Schroeder for 3. No good. Riley Seaman gets the rebound, saves it into Jones. And Jones is fouled. Becca Haig, Sophia Thomas Emma Zillig and McGinnis, or then Jansen back into the game for the Muskies. Carly Ricketts will stay on.
No, Avery Schroeder.
Avery Schroeder, excuse me. Emma Zillig on the inbound. She gets a quick bucket. Good look for the sophomore.
Yeah, that's a nice little find there by Avery Schroeder. And he got available and hit the shot. And he needs to be a little bit more physical there prior to the ball entering the post. Too easy.
Schneiderman gets the bucket. 6-point lead still for the Falcons. 3-point splash.
Maya Jansen. I believe that's her second, isn't it, Joel?
Her second three.
That's Muskies needed that bucket right there.
Gets the lead back to 3. White shot no good. It's going to be off of Jansen. And it'll stay with the Falcons. 2:56 to go in the half. Westerhoff gets it back. Shot no good. And now Jansen with the rebound. Good find. As that shot's blocked by Westerhoff, but that was a good find from Jansen.
That was a great pass by Maya Jansen right there.
Zillig did a good job running to the rim. Just a really good defensive play there by Westerhoff.
But even with that, such a nice pass there, that's a tough catch.
Yes. Everybody did exactly what they were supposed to do on that play. Thomas, no good. Rebound. Schroeder.
I'd like to see Ella shoot that right away. Or Avery, I'm sorry.
Westerhoff gets the rebound. And now Sanders will bring it up for West. Inside to White. Zillig with the shot block. Thomas able to save it. Finds Jansen open for 3. No good. It's going to be out of bounds as Becca Haig tried to get the save.
Right now, like we've said earlier, Davenport West wants to go inside the White, wants to go inside the Poston. I think if I'm Muscatine, I want to sit on their left shoulder because they want to turn left into the paint every time. That last time they forced White to go over right shoulder, and she definitely wasn't nearly as comfortable shooting the ball going that direction.
Now Sanders.
Right there. What'd I tell you? Boom.
It's going to be out of bounds on Jansen. Yeah, those right-handed shooters, they want to pivot over that left shoulder.
Yeah.
Schneiderman feeds it inside to Poston. As Westerhoff misses the shot, good box out by Zillig. Zillig's really come in and been a real positive in the minutes that she's played here in the second quarter.
Annie's a nice athlete. She has a little bit of size, some strength, and, when she uses that, she's an effective basketball player.
Jansen with the miss, but Sophia Thomas with the rebound. Schroeder, no good. Thomas with another offensive board. And it goes out of bounds.
Sophia Thomas kept the ball alive a couple different times there, just unlucky.
I have her for 6 rebounds in the first half.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Just over a minute to go in the half, and an offensive foul is called on Schneiderman as she pushed off with the off arm. Her first foul. Now Avery Schroeder will set the Muskie offense. Inside to Thomas, and she's going to have an and one opportunity to tie this ball game up.
That was a great left-handed bounce pass by Avery Schroeder and a fantastic left-handed finish from Sophia Thomas. Through the contact. Let's see if we can tie the game up here.
First foul on Sanders. Free throw, no good. Austin with a clear lane. No good. Haig with the rebound. She's trapped. And now Schroeder gets it up to Thomas. Thomas for three. No good. Rebound, Becca Haig. Zillig's shot is blocked. Here comes Schneiderman. She misses it. And that's going to be a foul. And the Muskies will be on the 1-and-1 bonus. Sanders picks up her second foul. And Maya Jansen will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Jansen with 6 points already tonight for the Muskies. She makes the first, ties the ball game. The second free throw is good.
It was a nice job there by Maya Jansen.
Poston will bring it up. This is Zoe Glasgow. She turns it over as Becca Haig gets the steal. 20 seconds, plenty of time for the Muskies. Runs it up to Zillig, and she's fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line.
Maya Jansen did a nice job of threading the needle there. Annie Zillig just made two great catches in transition.
Yeah, really good rim runs there by her. She misses the first free throw. I saw her brother Will, who played 8th grade football for me. He made a couple catches like those in games and practices as well. Good hands all the way around in that family. Poston.
Can't let her go right.
Misses the shot, rebounded by the Muskies.
But they force her over the other shoulder.
Yep. And the Muskies claw their way back, and they'll finish the half on top, 22-20. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with your Muscatine Lawn and Power halftime show.
At First National Bank, we strive to provide the best customer service both in person and online. Our mobile wallet offers you great features within our mobile app. Card controls, alerts, digital receipts. Mobile wallet is a free feature in our mobile app. Check it out today.
Affordable Metal Manufacturing provides cut-to-length rolled metal panels for commercial, residential, and agricultural roofing. We take pride in delivering our products with a short lead time, normally 3 days or less. Our panels are cut to the nearest 1/8 of an inch for greater efficiency and less waste. Affordable Metal can even roll your panels on site. Call today for a free quote and let us become your preferred supplier. Affordable Metal Manufacturing. Our business is rolling.
Arty's Ice Cream and Grill, 609 West 5th Street, Wilton, Iowa.
We are looking for a zero-turn lawnmower.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters.
Can I test drive that one?
In the store?
Even in the buying experience. We know you want to buy from someone who knows what they're talking about.
We're looking for a zero-turn mower.
Like
Great.
this guy.
First thing I need to know is what's the size of your property? Are there any obstacles?
Head to your local Hustler dealer and talk to a lawnmower expert.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see hustler quality for yourself.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'd like to take a minute to talk to you about Pearl City Media.
At Pearl City Media, we develop custom marketing solutions for businesses of all kinds. Between radio, cable TV, newspaper, Facebook, Google, and YouTube ads, it can be tough to make sure your business is seen and understood by the right people. Pearl City Media understands that people are everywhere, and reaching the right kind of people for your business isn't so simple. Maybe you want to increase your business's awareness and sell more inventory. Or maybe you want to book more appointments. Or maybe you need a bump in your lunchtime traffic. Whatever your goals are, Pearl City Media will listen and create a strategic campaign focused on helping you reach those goals. We handle all the strategy, planning, execution, and will update you on the results of the campaign while constantly evaluating the effectiveness of your campaign. So what are you waiting for? Send Pearl City Media a message and start improving your marketing today.
And welcome back to Muscatine High School. It's halftime as the Muskies lead Davenport West 22-20. Some real bright spots for the Muskies in the first half, Bob, have been Maya Jansen. She's come in and she's scored 8 points, hit 2 big threes and 2 big free throws, and she's come off the bench and really contributed nicely for the Muskies.
Yeah, I mean, Maya stepped up. You know, she has the 8 points. At the defensive end, though, she also has a couple block shots, some big rebounds, got fouled on a defensive rebound.
And some great passes, too.
Yeah, she's given Muscatine just a nice little spark there. I believe Sophia Thomas has 5 also. But, you know, a couple kids that came in and have done a nice job, and you don't really see them scoring many points, but have impacted the game, are Avery Schroeder and Annie Zillig.
Yes. Both of them have come in. Zillig's got a couple rebounds. She's a defensive presence as well at 5'8". And Schroeder is one of the quicker twitch athletes on the floor for the Muskies and really handled the point guard position quite nicely in that second quarter.
Yeah, Avery has just a nice little knack for the game, you know. Unfortunately, I think that she's got to play more. You know, I'm not just saying necessarily more at the varsity level. I'm just saying more basketball in general. She's a kid that could be a high-level varsity basketball player, I think.
Both she and Zillig, just sophomores, seeing some big varsity action tonight. And for the Falcons, it's really been, how can we get the ball to Elizabeth Postian down low? She's got 10 points. They are 0 for shots outside of 18 feet are the Falcons. And all of their points have really come in the paint, all 20.
Yeah, they definitely want to get that. They definitely want to get the ball inside. Their post players want to turn over their left shoulder, and when they've had the opportunity to do that, they've finished today so far.
And it's not just been Postian. White has 5 points. She's been very active, as has Hannah Mitchell and Sydney Westerhoff. Sydney Westerhoff, the sophomore, the 6-foot sophomore, has been a factor on the defensive end too. 3 block shots for her, and she's been an excellent rebounder as well.
Yeah, she's a nice athlete. You know, this Davenport West team, you know, they have some nice young pieces right now, and it'll be interesting to see how they progress moving forward. You know, right now Muscatine's ahead 22-20. My guess is that Muscatine does not feel very good about how they played in the first half, but I think Davenport West should feel pretty good about themselves right now.
The Muskies are already out of the locker room shooting. Coach McBride said what he needed to say. He felt like, let's get out and get some shots up and heat up for the second half. We're going to take a break as we warm up to our second half. This is the Muscatine Lawn and Power halftime show as someone nails a half-court shot here as they are raising money for Senior Survivor, and the University of Iowa Children's Hospital tonight is the charity of choice. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back.
You know Rivo as expert plumbers, but did you know Rivo can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, Rivo can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call Rivo Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters, especially when it comes to the driving experience.
Let's take a closer look.
Our legendary smooth track steering provides buttery smooth turns, making maneuvering around obstacles a breeze. Unlike the jerky feel of other options, our smooth track steering is so effortless, anyone could make short work of the lawn. Hustler Turf, mow like a pro.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see Hustler quality for yourself.
At First National Bank, we strive to provide the best customer service both in person and online. Our mobile wallet offers you great features within our mobile app. Card controls, alerts, digital receipts. Mobile wallet is a free feature in our mobile app. Check it out today.
Affordable Metal Manufacturing provides cut-to-length rolled metal panels for commercial, residential, and agricultural roofing. We take pride in delivering our products with a short lead time, normally 3 days or less. Our panels are cut to the nearest eighth of an inch for greater efficiency and less waste. Affordable Metal can even roll your panels on site. Call today for a free quote and let us become your preferred supplier. Affordable Metal Manufacturing. Our business is rolling.
Arty's Ice Cream and Grill, 609 West 5th Street, Wilton, Iowa.
We are looking for a zero-turn lawnmower.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters.
Can I test drive that one?
In the store?
Even in the buying experience. We know you want to buy from someone who knows what they're talking
We're
about.
looking for a zero-turn mower.
Like
Great.
this guy.
First thing I need to know is what's the size of your property? Are there any obstacles?
Head to your local Hustler dealer and talk to a lawnmower expert.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see Hustler quality for yourself.
Hi, I'm
And welcome back. It is the Muscatine Lawn and Power halftime show. Just second half about ready to get underway as the Muskies lead by 2. I'm Joel Krausar along with my partner Bob Long. And we are just about 10 days away, Bob, from the three-headed monster broadcast. So Terry Youngbauer, Bob Long, and Joel Krausar for the February 4th cake auction.
And you know, I know last night was the makeup game, but when we were supposed to play Davenport Central and you were going to be in Chicago, Terry was so excited about he and I doing that game together.
I was looking forward to listening to it and watching it. But yes, the snow foiled those plans, but hopefully we'll have clear sailing. It's clear sailing to the rim. Okay,
wait, that was the wrong basket.
Shouldn't that be points? We have not switched sides. And so I think that should have gone.
That's 24-20 Muscatine.
Yeah, so that bucket should go to the Muskies. And so there was some confusion as West went and scored on the wrong bucket.
Now, I've seen a lot of things, Joel. I think we need to stand up now and check this all in.
That was unique. And a quick adjustment by West to reset and get the ball, and now they will.
Do you know the ruling on who that goes to, Joel?
The last Muskie who touched it?
I think it's the closest one to the play.
You might be right. Three-pointer for West, as that is Hannah Mitchell for 3. No shot. The foul is going to be called before the shot.
Well, it's pretty interesting because Davenport West has started the half 2 for 2.
Yep, they scored 5. 2 of them went to the Muskies. I have a family member who what their claim to fame athletically is that they did that.
Oh, big three.
Three-pointer for Grace Bodie. I won't embarrass the family member that shot and made the wrong basket.
Oh, you do have
I have a
family
member who's done that. Huge
little double dribble.
And the intensity is picked up here from both teams coming out of the half.
Yeah, it looked like White wanted to go with a little crossover move there, but forgot that she used a dribble.
4-point lead by the Muskies as Lerma gets the screen from Ricketts. Pick and roll. Carly Ricketts, good look. And Sanders gets the rebound. And here comes Postjan and the Falcons. Tipped. And Bodie gets the steal, and then she gets the foul picked up. That's 4 fouls now on White. She's picked up 2 quick ones here at the beginning of the third quarter. And now Westerhoff will check in. And that's a big foul because White is really kind of the 1-2 punch with Postjan down low.
Yeah. She's had a nice game, too, so far.
Lerma. Gonna shuffle the puppies. She'll turn it over. .609 to go here in the third quarter. As Bodie gets the rebound, and now she'll push the tempo for the Muskies. Ricketts on the wing. Finds Jazzy Jones down low. Shot blocked by Westerhoff. Lerma for 3, short. Thomas tries to save it, but Westerhoff gets the rebound.
Westerhoff's had a nice defensive game for the Falcons.
And so is Carly Ricketts, digging out the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Postjan wants to go. Nice little ball fake.
Postjan's doubled up her average.
Jones with the runner, no good. Sanders gets the rebound. Now Mitchell turns it over. Sophia Thomas will handle it. Bodie for 3.
Yeah,
three-pointer by Grace Bodie. It's her
Nice.
second of the half.
Nice push there by Sophia Thomas, in transition there. She got the steal, brought the ball up herself. Hit Grace on the right side in transition.
Westerhoff misses the shot. Muscatine gets the loose ball. It's going to be Falcon basketball as that'll go off of Lerma. Substitutions for the Muskies and the Falcons. As Zoe Glasgow checks in for Sanders for the Falcons. And it's McGinnis, Jansen, Connor, and Haig in for the Muskies. Bodie stays out there. Three-pointer no good. Rebound Becca Haig. Connor misses the layup. Rebound by Glasgow.
That was an unselfish play there by Grace Bodie, hitting Meredith there, but I'd like to see her try to hit that shot, step into that transition 3 there.
It's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Falcons as Postjan and Bodie battle for the tie-up. Bodie knocks it out. Had a little bit of a battle of the British Isles fighting through the screen there as Glasgow on McGinnis. Haig disrupts the shot by Postjan. Now Connor gets the rebound. Connor.
Sorry.
Gets to the rim. I thought she got fouled.
Meredith was going one place right there. She was going right to the basket.
And that's going to be a foul on Becca Haig, her first. 5-point lead for the Muskies, 3:42 to go in the third quarter. The pace has picked up in this third quarter. High post to Westerhoff. Westerhoff short on the shot, rebound by Connor. And here comes the push. Back to Bodie. Now here's McGinnis with the shot fake, and the scoop shot up, no good. Rebounded by Mitchell.
That was a nice attack there by Ashley McGinnis. Just needs to get a little bit higher off the glass.
Three-pointer from Glasgow, no good. Rebounded by Jansen. Maya Jansen, no good. That's going to be out of bounds off of West, and it'll stay with the Muskies as Sanders and Aubrey Graydon check in for the Falcons. Haig gets the inbound. McGinnis for two, no good. Rebound, though, by Grace Bodie. Jansen for three, no good. And that'll be out of bounds off of the Muskies. Three good looks there for the Muskies.
Yeah.
Sanders will bring it up for the Falcons. Ashley McGinnis going to get called for the foul. That's her first. Westerhoff shot blocked by Haig. Haig is quick off the ground. She's a really good shot blocker.
Yeah, she's a nice athlete. She has good athletic sense to her. Nice timing.
That pass goes errant, and it'll be a turnover, and the Falcons will reset their offense. Here's Glasgow. Back to Westerhoff. That pass is deflected by McGinnis.
Ashley McGinnis doing a nice job of fronting the post there.
Connor just can't convert on the layup. Here's Graydon. She gets the bucket, cuts the lead to three. Grace Bodie gets into the lane, and she'll draw the foul. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Bodie with 6 points in the third quarter, looking to add two more at the free throw line.
Yeah. She had a nice little quarter offensively here.
Three fouls now on Sanders, as Bodie misses the first free throw. Schneiderman checks in for Sanders. As Bodie makes the second free throw, bumps the lead to four. Now Bodie gets a well-deserved break as Isabel Lerma will check in for the Muskies. Muscatine showing a 1-2-1-1 press. Lerma gets a deflection. And Connor is going to get charged with a foul.
Yeah. Little inadvertent contact there.
Crashing hard.
Just playing hard.
Her first. Three-pointer attempt. No good. Rebounded by Lerma. She'll run the break. Shot blocked by Westerhoff.
Again.
Becca Haig with the jumper. It's good.
Yeah, Ashley McGinnis kept that ball alive off the offensive glass and found Becca Haig. A little 10-foot jumper.
5 block shots now for Westerhoff. Isabel Lerma picks up her second foul. Poston, after a break, checks back in. That pass is stolen by Haig. Good awareness. Jansen for 3. It's good. Maya Jansen with another 3-pointer from First National Bank of Muscatine.
That puts Maya in double figures with 11, I believe.
Westerhoff at the top of the key to Schneiderman. 25 seconds to go. Really good post defense from Maya Jansen.
Oh, nice find by Isabel there. There's Maya again.
Slams on the brakes and they fly right by.
Little Top Gun.
Absolutely. Now Meredith Connor heaves it, and it's going to be short as the Muskies extend their lead to 11 to close out the quarter. We'll take a short break. I'll be back with the fourth quarter here on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
You know Rivo as expert plumbers, but did you know Rivo can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, Rivo can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call Rivo Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters, especially when it comes to the driving experience.
Let's take a closer look.
Our legendary smooth track steering provides buttery smooth turns, making maneuvering around obstacles a breeze. Unlike the jerky feel of other options, our smooth track steering is so effortless, anyone could make short work of the lawn. Hustler Turf, mow like a pro.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see Hustler quality for yourself.
And we are back at Muscatine High School Muskie Basketball, presented by Affordable Metal Manufacturing, Arty's Ice Cream and Grill, and Eastern Iowa Power Washers, as the Muskies have brought this up to an 11-point lead. Big offensive quarter, and Grace Bodie with the 3.
Yeah, that was a 16-point quarter there for the Muskies. We don't have very many of those. 3 threes help, though.
Yes. Or travel. Or jump ball, so it'll stay with the Falcons. So, and there's going to be a conversation here, because I think I think she traveled into the jump ball.
You don't think the jump ball caused the travel?
No, but I've been wrong before, and so
there's the travel.
They're going to call the travel a rare correct call by me from the broadcast booth.
You're like an eagle eye up here, Joel.
As Connor now turns the corner. Pass stolen by the Falcons, and now Poston will bring it up. White back into the game with 4 fouls. She has her shot blocked by Bodie. Connor slashes. She draws the foul. If one thing, she forces the defense to make a decision.
Right.
I mean, by her assertiveness creates a lot of uncomfortability for the defense.
Yeah. Meredith puts pressure on defense. There's no doubt about that. Oh, I thought it was going up, Joel.
And the good post feed draws the foul as Poston called for her first foul. She's got 12 points, just 2 in the second half. And she commits her first foul. The next foul on the Falcons will put the Muskies at the 101 bonus. Air ball by Bodie, and it'll go to the Falcons. Little heat check there by Grace.
Yeah, why not? She's feeling it.
Schneiderman will bring it up. Lots of time. 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. That shot blocked by Haig. Second block by Haig. Smart decision by Bodie to slow it down. And then Connor is going to get charged.
I thought it was going to be a block.
Charge.
You know, Grace Bodie growing up was a bluegrass kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they moved to Muscatine in middle school. So I'm sure she knows several of these kids.
Oh, absolutely. Bluegrass is an extension of the Davenport Public Schools, and they attend the Davenport West.
And she would have went to Walcott, and I'm sure a lot of these Falcons went to Walcott.
That's why you're here, Bob. Just a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Just don't check with Robin on that one. Just don't do that.
I think Jones has an argument there. Sanders kind of hooked with the left arm.
Yeah, tonight
it's Jones' third foul.
It's an interesting night for Jazzy. You know, Jazzy last night, she goes out and has 23, 24, whatever it is, and she bounces back tonight against a team that she probably feels that she's going to score against.
Yep.
And then, you know.
Gets it early foul trouble.
Yeah, and a couple buckets don't fall here and there. And you know, basketball can be unforgiving, Joel.
That's my entire basketball career could be described as unforgiving. We've got a timeout. Davenport West gets the timeout prior to, we'll see if this is a full. It's a 30 seconds, so we'll stay right here.
You know, last night we had an interesting moment in 8th grade boys basketball. Both 8th grade boys basketball teams were supposed to play Pleasant Valley, and Pleasant Valley couldn't get a school bus to bring them down yesterday. So
is that what you guys played each other?
Yeah,
you?
So Coach Youngbauer and I, we
faced off.
We faced off and had the old school city championship again.
Don't
tell anybody though, Joel.
Well, I saw pictures online. A couple of the moms were posting, and you know that 8th grade class. I know a couple of those kids from some of the other sports that they're participating in, and it's a good group. And it looks like they had some fun. I've known Trent Brendel for a long time.
Sure.
I know his son's in 8th grade.
Max,
and,
he's on my squad.
And it's always fun with those teammates. It's so much fun to play your friends. It really is.
Yeah, so Coach Haller and I squared off with Coach Youngbauer and Coach Nagel, and let's just say that I'm not going to say, you know, who won or anything, but I'm happier with Coach Youngbauer right now.
as Schneiderman maybe got away with the travel there. That's what Coach McBride is saying. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Postian. And she gets the putback. So I was in 8th grade in 1995.
Sure.
And we still talk about the Hail Mary that Central beat West on to win the game, our last game of 8th grade. So you remember those games forever.
Yes, you do.
Jazzy Jones.
And, you know, those 8th graders, you know, even though it wasn't a real game, you know, on the schedule, but they played hard. And you know, they had some emotion in it. It was nice. And extremely competitive.
This game has been extremely competitive, too. A carry called and a turnover against West. Just over 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Muscatine still sitting on 38. Haven't scored yet this quarter. But defensively, they've held and only surrendered one bucket. Sophia Thomas back in for the Muskies. As Bodie kicks it out to Jansen. That's a 2, no good. Rebound by Schneiderman. Avery Schroeder into the game for the Muskies as well. A kick called on Thomas as the ball went off her foot. And Andy Zillig will check in now for the Muskies. So Avery Schroeder, Grace Bodie, Sophia Thomas, Jazzy Jones, and Zillig on the floor for the Muskies. Zillig with the tip and Thomas with the steal. Bodie for three. No good. But Zillig battling, unable to secure the rebound.
That was a nice looking shot by Grace, and Annie Zillig crashed hard there. Just couldn't quite secure that offensive rebound.
Schneiderman will bring it up the floor for the Falcons. Mitchell inside to White. White, shot no good. Offensive or defensive rebound by Thomas.
Nice look up by Sophia.
Muskie's get a couple looks as Avery Schroeder gets the rebound and kicks it out to Bodie for three.
There you go.
Three-pointer by First National Bank of Muscatine. Good find from Schroeder. Hit Bodie in the pocket. Schneiderman knifes through and gets the bucket. Thomas for three. No good. Rebounded by White. Offensive foul as Sophia Thomas steps in and takes the charge.
That was a nice job by Sophia stepping in there, giving up her body a little bit, drawing the foul.
Fourth foul on Schneiderman. So White has 4, Schneiderman has 4, Mitchell has 2. Jazzy Jones will go to the free throw line. Both teams are in the 1-and-1 bonus. But Jones was in the act of shooting there, so she'll get the 2 free throws. Postjin picks up her second foul. Jazzy Jones looks to extend the 10-point lead for the Muskies. That first free throw short. Riots and Rebels Salon bringing you Muskie basketball.
Look at that hustle right there by
gets
Sophia
another
Thomas.
rebound. Schroeder, good post feed. But Postjin does a nice job of getting the steal. And that's going to be a foul on Jones.
Yeah.
Her fourth. Those are 2 pretty good post players battling down there. So Postjin will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Ella Schroeder checks in now for the Muskies. She comes in for Bodie. Ella Schroeder, Avery Schroeder, Thomas, Zillig, and Jones on the floor for the Muskies. Postjin makes the first. Now this is big with both teams being in the bonus from this point forward. Some free points with the clock standing still are on the table. As Avery Schroeder brings it up for the Muskies. Jones inside to Thomas.
Oh boy.
Thomas just loses his handle.
She had Avery wide open too, and she knew it right away. Look at the look on her face.
9-point lead for the Muskies. And Annie Zilla getting another deflection. That one's deflected off of Thomas. It'll stay with the Falcons. Active hands for the Muskies here. Postjin with the jumper. And that's going to be a 5th foul on Schneiderman as they got her for the hold on the screen. So it'll be an offensive foul. So now Sanders will check in. Avery Schroeder finds Thomas. Good pass from Schroeder to Schroeder.
Yeah. Ella does a nice job of getting open along that baseline.
Sanders. Good rebound from Jones. Under 2 minutes to play. As the Muskies turn it over. Timeout before the
turnover.
Full timeout. We'll take a break with them. We'll be back with more Muskie basketball.
Affordable Metal Manufacturing provides cut-to-length rolled metal panels for commercial, residential, and agricultural roofing. We take pride in delivering our products with a short lead time, normally 3 days or less. Our panels are cut to the nearest eighth of an inch for greater efficiency and less waste. Affordable Metal can even roll your panels on site. Call today for a free quote and let us become your preferred supplier. Affordable Metal Manufacturing. Our business is rolling.
Arty's Ice Cream and Grill, 609 West 5th Street, Wilton, Iowa.
And we are back as the Muscatine Muskies lead Davenport West 41-32, 9-point lead, 1:50 to go in the fourth quarter. As the Falcons are trying to chip away back into this. And they turn it over. Andy Zillig runs the break with Avery Schroeder, who gets the big bucket.
That was a great pass by Andy Zillig.
Sophomore to sophomore there.
Yeah. Hit Avery right in stride. Beautiful little bounce pass and 2-on-1 transition.
Briley Seaman, who checks in, pokes the ball out of Sanders' hands. So Taylor Green, Avery Schroeder, Briley Seaman, Ella Schroeder, and Annie Zillig on the floor for the Muskies. The youth movement is what they call this lineup. As the foul will put Poston to the line for the three-point play. Zillig gets charged her first foul. Misses the free throw, rebound by Zillig. Taylor Green, the veteran on the floor, the junior. She gets the ball here in the high post.
Oh, Ella's a junior also.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you are right. Avery Schroeder will go to the free throw line.
Coach McBride here. It's a 9-point game. And he's played all 14 kids.
It's crazy. It's. We mentioned it in the pregame show. He's not afraid to mix and match a lineup and go with a hot hand.
You know, but the thing that impresses me the most about the whole thing is every kid has played meaningful minutes. I mean, this is still, I know it's a 10-point game, but I've seen crazier things happen.
And Avery knocks down 2 big free throws. Pushes the lead back to 11, under a minute to play. Bucket is good. And Cruzy will call a timeout. 30 seconds, so we'll keep it right here. That timeout counter can't be right on the scoreboard, is it? Has Muscatine not called a timeout?
I don't think we have.
Coach McBride used 3 timeouts in the first quarter last night. Tonight they've been able to not use any.
We've rebounded the ball a lot better defensively.
That is a very good point.
But I think last night that was definitely a struggle throughout the course of that ball game.
That's
Probably the difference of the game, actually.
Yeah. Muskies lead by 9. And the Falcons, we anticipate them Maybe trying to change something up on defense here, try to draw something up that. This is a tricky situation because you almost said where you have to foul with a 9-point lead. But you don't want to. This is where I'm weak. I don't know the math on the 40-second 3-score game.
Oh, I think you still foul.
Yeah.
But but the issue with fouling right now is every foul is a 2-shot foul the rest of the way.
Right, for both teams.
Correct. And so, which is great for Muscatine in this situation because when you go to that free throw line and you know that regardless of what happens, you get a second attempt, there's a lot of pressure off of you.
That is true, the psychological aspect of that. Avery Schroeder gets it in to Seaman. And Seaman fouled by Westerhoff. She fouled with her left arm and blocked the shot nicely with her right. Westerhoff is a great shot blocker. We're seeing that on display tonight. But that was the right call because she did push with her left arm.
Yeah. Westerhoff's had a nice ball game.
Briley Seaman misses the first free throw. White checks back in for the Falcons. Seaman makes the second. Pushes it back to a double-digit lead. 35 seconds to go. Poston brings it down. Misses the bunny. Rebounded by Taylor. Taylor Green. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with the Falcons. 24 seconds, 10-point game. And if you're Muscatine, you do not want to foul.
Take care of the basket here.
Westerhoff just kind of snuck herself in wide open.
Right at the block.
And that's going to be a foul on Hannah Mitchell. It's her fourth.
One thing, this is great experience for both. Actually, for all three of the ball handlers out here. For Avery Schroeder, for Ella Schroeder, for Briley Seaman. I know Ella hasn't went to the free throw line yet, but Briley just went last possession. I think this is Avery's second time going to the free throw line in the last minute of this ball game. That's good reps.
Schroeder makes another free throw. She's got 5.
There you go.
Makes
nice
them both.
stroke.
And I'm thinking maybe this is why we're seeing this lineup. This is the free throw shooting lineup. Coach McBride feels really good about them at the free throw line.
Maybe.
That's total presumption on my part. I have no knowledge of that.
I think you might have insider trading tips on this one.
It would be the first question I ask if I had a
Look at
post-game interview.
Avery Schroeder's going to step to the line here and make 2 more free throws and end up with 8 points for the night.
As Mitchell fouls out.
Okay, maybe she's going to go.
There you go. There's the broadcaster jinx.
Yeah, I jinxed her.
You got it.
I apologize out there, Schroeder family.
I send Carson and Preston to work you over. Avery makes the second. And that'll do it as the Muskies win by 11. 49-38 is the final score. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with our Hy-Vee and Wahlburgers post-game show here on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
We are looking for a 0-turn lawnmower.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters.
Can I test drive that one?
In the store?
Even in the buying experience. We know you want to buy from someone who knows what they're talking
We're
about.
looking for a 0-turn mower.
Like
Great.
this guy.
First thing you need to know is what's the size of your property? Are there any obstacles?
Head to your local Hustler dealer and talk to a lawnmower expert.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see Hustler quality for yourself.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'd like to take a minute to talk to you about Pearl City Media.
At Pearl City Media, we develop custom marketing solutions for businesses of all kinds.
Between radio, cable TV, newspaper, Facebook, Google, and YouTube ads, it can be tough to make sure your business is seen and understood by the right people. Pro City Media understands that people are everywhere, and reaching the right kind of people for your business isn't so simple. Maybe you want to increase your business's awareness and sell more inventory. Or maybe you want to book more appointments. Or maybe you need a bump in your lunchtime traffic. Whatever your goals are, Pearl City Media will listen and create a strategic campaign focused on helping you reach those goals. We handle all the strategy, planning, execution, and will update you on the results of the campaign while constantly evaluating the effectiveness of your campaign. So what are you waiting for? Send Pearl City Media a message and start improving your marketing today.
And welcome back. It's the Muscatine Muskies defeating Davenport West 49-38 on this Tuesday night of Mississippi Athletic Conference basketball action. I'm Joel Krausar along with Bob Long. It's the Hy-Vee and Wahlburgers postgame show. And Bob, really good team win there for the Muskies.
Yeah, that's a game that Muscatine definitely probably had circled on the calendar as a victory. But, struggled a little bit in the first half. Finally found their footing and put it together, and a lot of kids contributed tonight.
And the third quarter was a big quarter for this Muskie team, and offensively they got it going. And our Affordable Metal Manufacturing Offensive Player of the Game, who do you have for that tonight, Bob?
Offensively, I think that would definitely go to Maya Jansen. Maya hit some big shots in the first half. I think she ended up with 2 or 3 three-pointers there. Probably 11 points, maybe.
She finished with 13.
13,
she got 13.
Gotten double figures there. Kept us moving forward there. Kept us connected in that game until everybody started firing on all cylinders.
She had some big assists as well, too. Ran the break nicely. Found Annie Zillig on a couple fast breaks that really put some pressure on the defense.
Yeah.
And, really, Maya Jansen, our offensive player of the game, presented by Affordable Metal Manufacturing. Make sure you head out to Affordable Metal out on Cleveland Street for all your metal roofing needs. Our defensive player of the game, presented by Eastern Iowa Power Washers. Who do we have for our defensive player of the game?
Sophia Thomas tonight. Sophia did a great job on the boards, got some steals, got some deflections, took a charge. Yeah.
That was a big charge, too.
Like you said, Joel, you could probably give these awards to a lot of kids tonight, but, just great contributions. And Sophia and Maya had, just probably 2 of their best games of the year, I would say.
Grace Schneiderman, the senior point guard for the Falcons, was really starting to kind of creep West back into the ball game. Sophia Thomas takes that charge. It's Schneiderman's 4th foul. It kind of took her out of her rhythm, and then about 35 seconds later, she picks up her 5th foul. And now a senior leader out of the game for the Falcons. That's a huge play.
And that's a senior taking another senior out of the game.
Yep.
And like we talked about, West is a predominantly young team, and when you lose that senior leadership, that's hard to overcome.
Elizabeth Paustian led the way for the Falcons. She had 17 points, but it just wasn't quite enough as the Muskies defeat the Falcons, and they move to 5-11 on the season and 4-9 in the conference. We take a break for a couple of nights here. We'll be back Friday as we'll have more varsity girls basketball here on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. And then Saturday, we'll be here all day. Wrestling starts at 10 o'clock. It's the Mississippi Athletic Conference Tournament. Wade McLeod and I will have coverage for the entire conference all Saturday long.
That game Friday night, I believe that's against Davenport Assumption. And that's a game that, Muscatine felt that they should have won at Davenport Assumption. And I think that's a game that these girls are looking forward to playing again.
It's always fun when the Knights come to town, and we'll look forward to that on Friday. For my partner, Bob Long, and my team, Jessica Miner, they're really the brains of the operation. Jess is our director, and cameraman Chris Anderson. They do all the hard work. We just get to talk. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later. We'll see you Friday, and go Muskies.
Go Muskies.